What's up, everybody? This is your girl XM's Life here, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. And we are back with another legacy challenge featuring Cara Davis. Woo woo! And welcome back, everybody, to the channel. So we are here with Cara again, and I just want to do a little recap on the last 2 episodes that I have done so far with Cara, just to make sure we are all on the same page with her backstory and what's going on as of right now. So let's dive in to Cara's legacy. I don't know if I first of all explained to you about what this legacy challenge is all about. Legacy challenge is about basically playing a sim and their family for 10 generations. I have Cara here starting as the heir of the legacy. She is the one who's going to start it all off. She's the matriarch. She is the big kahuna. And whoever is the firstborn is the one that's going to carry on the legacy and then go on from there to 10 generations. I do want to recap a little bit on Cara now that I got that out of the way. Cara just wanted to spend time with the girls, so she told Amelia everything that's been going on between her and Max. The secrets, the lies, everything that came out in the open. I didn't want to at first disclose everything to Amelia, but she did disclose enough to her, and then Amelia disclosed to her about what's been going on with her. She still works at the hospital, and she still is a doctor, so that hasn't changed, but she has met Arlene. Amelia is her doctor, her primary doctor, and so Arlene was getting her checkup, and Arlene was telling Amelia about how she started her foundation, how she was a runaway teen that was pregnant with her first child, Ariel. Arlene basically put herself through school. She started her foundation called Friends for Life Support, where she just gravitated towards women who have pasts that they're running from and are starting new, and they just want people that can support them and help them grow in every area of their life, and even if it's just for emotional support. And also Arlene does fundraisers, and she does collect money and gives it out to orphanages or foster homes or kids who don't have parents, and it'll go to like their college fund, so they have one less thing to worry about when they get out of these situations wherever they are in life. So Amelia was basically telling Cara all about how she's in that group and how she thinks Cara would benefit from the group. And so Cara was like, yes, I would love to meet Arlene. And so they were going to go get breakfast, but Amelia and Cara decided to just go to sleep instead and just rest up because it was New Year's Eve and they were going to just decide to go out later. So they just decided to go home, and so she went home and noticed that her electricity was out, so she was upset about that. She had to sell her beautiful mirror that she handmade at the boarding school, and so she had to sell that on Amazon, and she sold it, got some money, paid her bills, and she met the girls finally after she rested up at the romance festival. And at first it was going good, and it was a great distraction from whatever's been going on with her and Max, and she was having a great time getting to know Arlene and the foundation and what the group was all about. So anyway, so she was looking at all the pictures that Arlene was showing her, and she saw Tyler, and Tyler looked like the guy that has been stalking Cara, Nathan, right? And so Cara starts thinking in her head, oh my goodness, what if Nathan is Tyler's father, and he's following me to keep tabs on Arlene because he's a psycho, wants Arlene's money because she is well known within the community for her charitable actions. So making up all these like ideas in her head, and she's like, I'm gonna ask Amelia about it later. So anyway, she got done talking to Arlene, and then Grayson just hits her up talking about that he's there at the festival if she wants to come, not knowing that she was already there, and she kind of got shocked and excited at the same time because, you know, she broke up with him a week earlier. And left them at the altar, basically broke off the engagement, and they haven't really kind of talk through it. And so she was trying to find him, and then it went from having a good time to an okay time now, because now she's freaking out that Grayson's there. So he's not there at all. So that turns into disappointment. And then it just goes downhill from there, you guys. She ends up peeing on herself, embarrassing herself in front of people. New Year's Eve ended. It was horrible, just like her Christmas was horrible. And she just had an awful time in the end. So she decided to just go home, call it a night. The girls said that they will just talk to each other more about the group. She ended up joining because she called Amelia that night and said, Amelia, I would love to join. I thank you guys for coming out and spending time with me. I really love Arlene. I love her story. I would love to join the group. And Amelia's like, yay, I'll tell Arlene. I'll make sure you get her number tonight. And so Cara was like, wait. Before you go, I'm going to press play, you guys. She's like, wait. Before you go, I just have one thing to say to you. And she tells Amelia about Nathan and how he was stalking her from the bar to the arcade, and how, you know, Tyler kind of looked like him. So maybe that was just like his father or something. And she's like, Amelia's like, first of all, girl, you need to report the fact that you've been stalked. Like, Amelia's shocked that she's being followed by a psycho. I don't even know who a Nathan is, and Arlene doesn't even know who a Nathan is. Man is in the army. He's on tour, you know, a lot. So he's not home that often, but he is coming back from tour. He's on leave right now. His name is Quinn, and he is so sexy, you guys. And him and Arlene are so, like, in love. Their relationship is perfect because Arlene is a non-committal sim. So that means she doesn't like settle down easily. And I think it's because when Ariel's father broke her heart, she put a wall up towards men. And then, but when she met Quinn at this wine cellar bar, hit it off, spent the night together, and she was pregnant with Tyler, but he was in the army and he had to go. And he had no idea, and she had no idea how to contact him. 2 years later, he comes back from tour again, and he finds out he's a father. And so, I mean, it works out for Arlene because she's non-committal. So, you know, they are in a relationship, but he, you know, he's in the army. He's in active duty still. So he has to go when he has to go. And, but it's kind of hard for Tyler because it's kind of hard for him to know his father. So, you know, their relationship is, it's all right, but it's not all there either. Cara the other day while she was out at the flea market with Grayson, he knows that she likes the flea markets and she likes antiques and she likes looking at all that stuff. So he invited her to the flea market after he got off of work and got done checking on his outpatients. And so they had a good time there at the flea market, hashing everything out. She basically apologized for the abruptness in ending the engagement, and that she just needed to figure herself out, and that they should just move on, and that she just wants to be really good friends with him, and she's sorry for just stringing him along in the end. And you know, he's hurt, but at the same time he's glad that she was truthful about it. And so he left, and she stayed there throughout the night, and Arlene texted her, messaged her, because she finally got her number, and said that, hey Cara, I'm having a fundraiser for Friends for Life Support, and the proceeds are going to go to, you know, these kids in these orphanages and these foster homes who don't have you know, families, or don't have, you know, a home to call their own, and it can go towards their college or to, you know, an apartment or something to help them in life. I love her foundation. I love her organization because, you know, it hits close to home because I am a foster child. So she agreed. She's like, yes, I'm so excited. So what they're going to do, they have the location already booked, and it's at a park. And they have the barbecue, do a little ceremony, basically have a party spirit, have a little bit of water fun. You know, they're going to do some water balloon fight because it's going to be sunny finally. It's not going to be snowy. It's not going to be chilly. It's not raining. It's going to be sunny. Hopefully, they do not have to cancel this event, you guys. So she told her all about that event, and she's excited to go. So now it's like basically Thursday next week. I wanted to fast forward to the event because I realized I created the holiday / event like 2 weeks out. So I was like, I need to play through a little bit. And because I didn't want it to get stale for you guys in between episodes. So right now it is Thursday. It's about to be Friday. Max hit her up and said basically, you know, can we now, talk about things? And she's like, sure, let's go out to this restaurant and let's have something to eat and just talk about everything and basically where they want their relationship to go. But before that, sorry, I want to say Arlene, I love Arlene's story and I really want to switch over when I think, let's see, Saturday hits. I do want to switch over to Arlene's family because her and her parents finally, reconciled years later after, Tyler was born. So she invited her parents over for this weekend for the fundraiser. And since Quinn got home early, he surprised her just in time for this fundraiser. And he knows how much that means to her that he is home. I really like that she's in an organization that really helps other Sims and really has something and of a backstory. That just diverse group of women and diverse group of people that basically have different stories, backstories, and that contribute to other Sims that have likewise of the same backstory that they can relate to and they can touch and help in a tremendous way. So Cara is here with Max because he wanted to clear the air with her. After she finally cleared the air with Grayson at the flea market, she did have a good time. She did like the fact that he was there. She did not tell him anything about Max because she did not want to make it seem like it was Max all along. Well, even though it was, she just didn't want to make him feel like he was inadequate or that he wasn't enough because he was more than enough. It's just that he supposed to be for somebody else, not for Cara, if you can catch my drift. And here is Ratchet. Ratchet and I think Arlene know each other. I think they're friends. They used to be friends or something like that. Oh, and Cara met Emaine and Leslie while she was fishing, and that's why she has this much money because she was fishing, harvesting, getting her money up because she just needed more money than what this job is currently bringing into her. And I think I need to switch careers because I don't think this style influencer is really helping her in any way or giving her any type of money in any way. So Max was here with her, but I do not see him, you guys. But I just love talking to you guys and just doing these little recaps because I know it can all get a little bit confusing because I have so many Sims in her life and I already have a deep backstory that I want to share with you guys all at once, and it's just wanting to burst out of me, but I know that I want to take it slow because I want you guys to have something in every episode and I want you guys to just understand more where Cara and her life is going and the people around her too. And I would love to hop into the other characters' homes and their lives just so it could be more well-rounded. And if you guys love that idea, let me know down in the comment section below. And she is trying to see where Max went to, and if he left, that's all right because she can just go somewhere else. And I did put in more male Sims in this world because Amelia, oh, there is Max, there's Max, because Amelia is single, you guys. And I really haven't told you about Amelia's backstory. Amelia basically has a delinquent brother who lives here in Newcrest, but he kind of does not associate with Amelia. They kind of consider each other dead to one another. That's how much they don't like each other. Her backstory, I'm still trying to cultivate some more, but I did download some male Sims into this world and into all the worlds actually, so, and more restaurants and more places for them to go to because I want them to just spend more time outside the house, spend more time just going to places and experiencing new things together and just really taking this legacy slow because 10 generations does go by really fast, you guys. And I'm noticing that with my Quintero legacy, the one that I've been playing off camera since The Sims 4 started. Oh, look at them. They kissing over here, being all sweet with one another. It does go by really, 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 really quick. So they are here at the restaurant and she is going to request this table. Oh, it has already been cleaned, so I guess she can request this table. So the last time she was here with Max at this restaurant, when they used to go on their annual dates all the time, um, back then in the day before they found out all of this information, they would either sit this table or this table over here and just talk for hours and just sip on wine. I love how they all have their favorite drink. I love how they are unique and just have their own likes and dislikes. Like this right here. This drink right here is Arlene's favorite drink, and I think it was this that was Quinn's favorite drink, and her favorite drink was like I think red nectar blend or something like that or something. I don't know. But for right now, I want her to get nectar blend, and he is going to get his white wine. And I don't know what type of food this place serves, but hopefully it's good. We get the steak because he needs the meat. And she would probably get the rack of lamb. She does crave lobsters, you guys. Cara loves fishing. She loves going to the flea market, antiques. She just loves, you know, harvesting things. And if she could get a garden started, she would do that. But I think she would kill her plants. Like I don't think she would be really good at tending her garden. But I do believe she would enjoy doing something like maybe flower arranging and like one day maybe opening up like her own shop or something like that. I want her to just be more creative and really I really want her to go forward in her fashion designing career, but I don't know. I really want her to stretch her imagination and do other creative things that are outside the box as well. They are committed to establishing that. They both love to know things and get to know other people and just observe as well. Observe their surroundings, observe each other, observe how they act on a day-to-day basis through these ups and downs, because that's what it takes for a long-lasting relationship: communication, trust, really getting to know that person so well and wanting to grow with that person as well. I think that's also important. I love how they just are talking about how they feel, and Max is basically letting Cara know that he truly knew nothing about it and he loves her regardless of what his parents have done in the past and what her parents have done. And he believes her when she says she knew nothing about it as well. And he believes her when she says that with or without him, she is good. And he loves that she's strong. She has been through so much and is still going through so much. Um, she is thankful that she's falling asleep again. She is just thankful that he hasn't up and left and said, check please. But no, he's right now just drinking and eating and just waiting for her to wake back up. Sleeping Beauty just needs to get some rest, but she loves that he has been patient for these past basically 5 days, technically a week, but um trying to not think about it, but at the same time, he had to talk to his friends, and he can't help but love Cara, and she can't help but love him, and they can't deny that attraction and that love that they have for one another. And it is all due because of the fact that they have took the time to talk to one another and get to know one another. So, yep, they are here talking, and I don't know where she is going with her food. I guess she wants to talk to her friend over here, real quick. Her business investor, Clara over here, not Cara, Clara, with the L. She is Arlene's business investor, and she is the one that got them that event location. She's the one that they had to book it through Clara to get their little booth so they can sell their knickknacks. That's why I had her harvesting and fishing so she can get some knickknacks to sell for the fundraiser. And Clara, she is the one they booked their booth from. So thank you so much for allowing us to host our event there. And she's like, no problem. Thank you for the money. Yada, yada, yada. It basically came out of Arlene's pocket because Cara is broke. And I think that's why Arlene is kind of glad she made up with her parents because it helped her with this event. So Cara is just passing out all over the place. She is tired. She ate her food. She thanked the event coordinator, and she is now going to end the meal, pay for it, $60. Oh my goodness! Like I could get a 2 for $20 at Applebee's for for all of this, and she is going to go home and just go to bed. She is tired. So she basically made up with Grayson yesterday, and today she made up with Max. So the two men in her life she is back on good terms with. Isn't that lovely? And she is, spending time with her good friends. Don't worry about the bill. For a star like you, it's on the house. Don't you say that to me and then still take my money. But she, I love that she is, cultivating her friendships with Arlene and Amelia, and she got her guys back in her life. Grayson at the end of the day is her good friend, and Max is just the love of her life, and that's just it. Point blank. Period. I don't know if Max is going to propose to her for real. I don't believe that Cara would. I don't know, accept it right away. I think right now she just wants to just see where it could go. But it is Love Day, you guys, and I am going to end it right here and pick up the next episode with Love Day, where I'm not talking so much and where she can actually do it. First holiday that she loves it across the board, hands down, because Cara loves love and she loves Max. You guys, just let me know what you think about how she smoothed things over with Grayson and how she smoothed things over with Max. And tell me what you think about Arlene's backstory and how her parents are staying over for the weekend. And tell me what you guys think about the fundraiser. And are you excited to see them selling things so that they can take the profits and send it out to these organizations to help foster kids and orphans? Um, you guys let me know and like this video if you like this episode. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, you guys. This is X Sims Life here saying happy simming, and I will see you all next time. Bye, you guys. See ya.